Boy, there's so much, and this one's actually kind of heartbreaking for me because this has to do with New York City, my old hometown, where they are about to elect Zohran Mamdani as the Democrat socialist mayor of New York. Now, I've got a couple of things here for you, but basically, he has been asked to condemn Hamas and to say Hamas should disarm. And, have a look at his answer here.
Do you believe that Hamas should lay down their weapons and leave the leadership in Gaza?
I believe that any future here in New York City is one that we have to make sure that's affordable for all. And as it pertains to Israel and Palestine, that we have to ensure that there is peace. And that is the future that we have to fight for.
But you won't say that Hamas should lay down their arms and give up leadership in Gaza.
I don't really have opinions about the future of Hamas and Israel beyond the question of justice and safety.
Now, if that's not bad enough, Zohran Mamdani, who every time you criticize him on this stuff, the New York Times comes out and calls you Islamophobic, well, he has also been caught out going to a mosque and having a big old hootenanny with somebody who was an unindicted co-conspirator in the 1993 World Trade Center bombing plot. So that's who the next mayor of the biggest city in New York and the financial capital of the world is. I despair.
Well, you know what? He's a communist. He's an out-and-out communist.
Yep.
And if New Yorkers want to completely destroy their city, well, good luck to you, because you're just going to have more people fleeing to Miami and Austin and Houston and trying to ruin those places with their politics. I mean, you New Yorkers...
I think we've got to stop Melburnians from coming to Sydney.
Next. Don't turn this into a Melbourne issue. Now, Zali Steggall always gets a nomination when she pops up her head and decides that, you know, she's going to comment on global issues as if she's a player. She, on the peace deal, she had this to say. In fact, it was a 2-page statement, so I won't go through the whole thing, but she comments like this: I remain concerned by the lack of transparency around the terms of the peace agreement. Well, thanks, Zali. Really, who cares what you think? The Arab nations and Israel and the Palestinians have agreed, so I think that's the key thing. She continues to strongly support a 2-state solution, including the formal recognition of the state of Palestine. Fantastic, again, Zali. How's that going to work? But why does she feel the need to release a 2-page statement with a load of self-serving nonsense? How is this useful? How is this in any way?
Anyone who has a portrait of themselves as a goddess up on the wall, the goddess, whatever, from, you know, it's a joke. I'm sorry, Northern Beaches, you know, big mistake there. So we've got a vote. So I'm going to nominate Andrew Wally/Wallace for the award simply for getting it wrong twice. Firstly, he goes and makes a big announcement, goes on the ABC, with no policies to present. That's not a good way to win elections or win votes, but also to then stumble over, get your pronouns wrong. That was good. So he did a good thing, but I guarantee he got a dressing down accidentally.
I'm going to vote by Mamdani. I'm sorry I've got to do it. It's hometown loyalty here. We've got this guy hugging up to a terrorist.
Rita, your call.
Well, if I go for Zali, you're completely stuffed.
That's it. It'll have to be equal winners.
You know what? The coalition is such a mess that I'm going to have to go for, because it's just expected now. I expect him just to be Wally of the Week every week. So it's got to be Mamdani.
I thought you were going to go my way.
The entire populace of New York for electing this absolute clown who is going to destroy your city. And you know what? It's going to give me good fodder for my program. So selfishly,
well, I never miss that. No.